Hi, I'm Chris Loud. I'm here at Ort Gallery in downtown Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm here with my show, The Mundane, the Unexpected, and the Extraordinary, which is all about those sparks of inspiration that guide my art. So I started painting a little over 5 years ago when I was living in a little town in Virginia after going to First Friday art walks. And I saw so many amazing pieces of art and spoke to a lot of incredible artists. It really inspired me to give painting a try. I kept looking at the art and thinking, I think I can do this. I want to really give this a try. So over the holidays, my family gave me a little easel and some inexpensive paints, a few brushes, and some canvases, and basically just started painting. And I'm a self-taught artist, although I kind of think of that as more of a misnomer because I didn't go to art school, but I did watch a lot of videos, a lot of incredible artists who are sharing their tips and their techniques, and learned a lot from watching those. I watched hours and hours of videos and did a lot of paintings and a lot of really bad paintings, things that I would never want anyone to see. But through that experience, I just kept learning and growing. And when I started painting, I was doing landscape paintings, and I was following an artist in Australia, Rod Moore, who is an incredible landscape painter. So that's really the direction I started in, and then kind of did some still life and a little bit of impressionist art. And once I kind of landed on abstract painting, I haven't looked back. I've just really kind of grabbed hold of that and kept going. Now I still do a little bit of representational abstract art, but for the most part, I consider myself an intuitive abstract artist and mixed media artist. So what is my show about? It's really about inspiration and those kind of chaotic bits of inspiration that come in front of us on a daily basis. The mundane, the art, there are two pieces of inspiration I think are really represented in this show, more than others. And one of those is cracks in the pavement. So when I'm out walking, I see a lot of designs in the street and in the sidewalk, and I take pictures of those or do quick loose sketches and try and put those in either as a starting point or as I'm going along painting and I'm looking for some direction, I might bring those in and sketch over. So for instance, this painting here, Potomac, was started out as a very loose sketch of some cracks in the sidewalk that I saw. And when I started putting it onto this large canvas, I wanted to give those shapes a little bit more form. So really kind of went in that direction with this. So it almost looks like a rock formation, although I've had some people say it looks like a hand squeezing something. I've had a lot of other suggestions of what that looks like. But that really all started from just this mundane and kind of unexpected sight in the sidewalk of cracks. So you'll see that some of these have cracks or lines, and a lot of that starts with, that's kind of how I started, was these sketches. The other bit of influence that is big is music. So I listen to a lot of music while I'm painting. I listen to a lot of music when I'm not painting. And I get songs stuck in my head. And those songs sometimes kind of come out while I'm painting in guide a direction. So it might be lyrics, it might be the beat of the music influences how I'm putting my brush strokes down. So let me see here. So this one back here is called Put Me Back Together. And that's one of three. I've got another one here, The Flickering Memories of a Broken Machine, and then also one called Broken Machine. And those are all influenced by a song called Broken Machine, oddly enough, by a band, Nothing But Thieves. Just happened to be a song that got stuck in my head. It's really about mental health, but they use the metaphor of a machine breaking down, and the lyrics are really quite beautiful. But it is just an interesting way to approach, I think, a song. And for some reason, that song got stuck in my head. So this one back here put me back together. You'll see when I first started painting this, I put a background down and then started putting this loose sketch of cracks in a pavement down. And as I was turning it around, it landed on this particular orientation, and that looked like a figure to me. And I just thought that's a great opportunity to play with this broken machine idea. So there are some elements in here that look kind of machine-like. And I won't tell you, but after I finish this, when I was looking at it, I actually kind of picked out a few other areas that seem very familiar and similar to some of the lyrics that were not on purpose, but they made it onto this painting. So I'll let you take a look at it, and you can see if you can figure out what those are. But most of my art, like I said, is really inspired by something that just I came across. Obviously, a mountain. Pikes Peak is this beautiful, majestic, extraordinary mountain. And in the morning when the light is hitting it, it's easy to be influenced by that. And so when I came home after a run, I was thinking I'm going to try and just paint Pikes Peak, a quick sketch of that, which turned into a painting without looking at it. I just wanted to see if by memory, because I see it so much. And for a lot of people that live around this area, sometimes you take that beautiful sight for granted, and it becomes a little mundane until you look at it the right way or somebody points it out to you. And that just happened to be kind of what happened to me with this painting. So I also was reading a book called The Wager by David Gran about a shipwreck in 1841. And as I was intuitively painting, I was kind of working on neutral colors and trying to get some of these brighter colors to pop. It started reminding me of the shipwreck, and I was reading that, so I think that kind of influenced the direction I went once that kind of hit me during the painting. So, yeah, I have these three back here that are all have newspaper and newsprint in them, and those were basically from. I looked down on the floor of my studio one day, and I had a torn piece of newspaper, and the torn part looked a little bit like a horizon line. So I thought, let's play with that. Let's see what we can do with that. So I have these three pieces that were directly influenced from me literally cleaning up my studio one day and seeing this newspaper. So if you're in the area in March, please come down and check out this show. And there's three other incredible artists that are here: Simon Padilla, Bobby Hughes, and Greg Johnson. Come down and check out their art. If you're not in the area, we'll put a link in the description so you can see this, my show, as well as the other three artists. And if you're not here in March, come down and check out. It's a great gallery. Always have incredible art and amazing artists. So thank you.